And here, in a few short blocks on Broadway between 34th and 40th Streets, is the heart of the American garment industry. The industry that makes clothes for you.
New York's garment district, once bustling, now bust. In its heyday, New York City's #1 employer. Today, sewing machines sit idle. Most of the jobs are gone. What's going on?
Well, greed. Greed is a big part of it.
Designers, many now owned by huge conglomerates, are watching the bottom line more than ever, making clothes cheaper by shipping the work overseas.
Made in America means something, and it used to mean so much more. I mean, we invented blue jeans. Where are they made now? Everywhere but in America.
It didn't used to be that way. In 1965, 95% of American clothing was made in the USA. Today, it's down to 5%. The subject of a new HBO documentary called Schmata, Rags to Riches to Rags.
The garment industry is a microcosm of everything that's going on in this country.
Shining a light on a section of New York that once was emblematic of the American dream.
What's disappearing is the idea that people immigrate here and they come with a craft and they can get into a job and they can build their life.
Like Linda and Doug Kesselman. Their factory makes garment trimmings, but business is down 30 to 40% in the past year alone. What's worse, the Kesselman's lease is up in 2011, and it's not up for renewal.
We're losing our identity. We were built on manufacturing. We were built on craft. This is our identity. This is what our ancestors came to do. We're becoming just a nation of farming it out.
If the Kesselmans go, so too will their workers.
It's sad because for people like me, raising a family with really no skills, we depend on the garment district.
Give us a fighting chance. This is ridiculous. We are backed up against the wall with no place to turn. And it won't just be us. It'll be everybody who does this.
So what does that mean for fashion's future? Well, Fern Malice, who runs Fashion Week, tells me students who are coming to New York to study fashion are doing so to learn from the best. But guess what? They're being forced to go back to Asia or Europe to work because there are simply no jobs here in the United States, guys. And as Fern says, we're bailing out the auto industry, but last I checked, nobody's driving naked, So what's wrong with bailing out a smaller industry? And she's saying the government needs to get involved. The other thing is people say, buy in America, buy in America. The problem is only 5% of American clothing is now manufactured in the United States. That's increasingly hard to buy in America when there's no clothes available that's actually made here.
So 7th Avenue becoming Fashion Avenue in name only very quickly.
That's right. And interestingly enough, Nanette Lepore, one of the designers, told me, it's a place for tourists now. You walk down the street, you don't see those racks of clothing go down anymore. I mean, you've been down there. It's not the way it used to be, certainly. And of course, those in the fashion industry are hoping it'll come back. By the way, very quickly.
Got to do more than hope.
That's right. If you want to watch more of this, Schmata premieres tonight on HBO at 9 o'clock.
Can you get an American-made Schmata?
Let me check on that. I'll get back to you.
All right,
in
Lena,
the 8
thanks
o'clock
so
hour.
much.